coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Nobilo. And Frank, the setting here at Augusta National, as always, is ideal. You could just sort of soak it all in, but you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded really as the most perfect par 5 ever created. That's 13. Because if you hit a nice tee shot, you're going to go for that green across the tributary of Rays Creek, then you better used to be having the ball above your feet. And of course, then you get to 16, and I'm going to steal a line, from the great Vern Lundquist. Yes, sir. And yes, sir, you know you're playing a beauty.
And that a very good start to this final round, and we're off and running here at the Masters. Now a second from 162.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
Notah Begay III is down there. This for an opening birdie.
And all things considered, he's in a pretty good spot. It might move gently to his right as it works back up the slope.
Got it there, but not quite on target. And he will finish that off. Nothing wrong with that. A solid par here to get the round started. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of two par 5s on this first 9. Reachable in 2 for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. And this is going to be a good result. It's going to catch that slope a bit and keep getting better here at hole number 2. From the fairway, let's go to Notah.
Hole is sitting in the eagle location. Back right players are going to look at this and really try and be aggressive. Ball is set up to go left to right, which is exactly what this shot requires.
Wow, gave the full treatment to that 3-wood and still not home, but still, what a good chance to make birdie here at the par 5. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Disappointment there. I'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. from the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Well, it's a short shot on paper, but this shot will definitely embarrass you if you don't pay attention. Green is sloped severely from right to left. It's elevated, which makes it awfully difficult to get the ball close.
This from 7 feet. Yep, well read there, and it is a third straight par to kick off the round. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Nah, that's not going to be enough club. It's so difficult to gauge here at 4, and that comes up short. Now, from below the green, a second up to this par 3. Okay, good job to limit the damage as that's in for a bogey. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. No issues here. That is into the fairway. And that one going to make its way into the second cut.
Just a little over ambitious on that chip shot. Just sailed past.
A good 20-footer here. No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. So from even par, that's back-to-back bogeys now as he'll drop to +2 for his round. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. From the fairway, let's go to Notah.
A little deep with the tee shot and now facing a very fast and treacherous approach shot. Could easily run away.
Frank, I think you have to appreciate that he kept his head down and kept his head in the game, and he'll be able to get out of here with a bogey.
Hey, I've been watching for a while, Rich, and I haven't seen touch that good for quite a while.
On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. All right, in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Well positioned in the fairway, but there is no guarantees to hit the green. It is protected by a series of bunkers all around it, and precision is a requirement.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Nope, that is not much of an improvement. Got to fully commit to this one as he'll try again. What a save there. This hole was trouble all the way through, but that one in the hole from off the green to somehow salvage a par. Amazing. We move now to the 8th here at Augusta. This is an uphill 570-yard par 5. Avoid the fairway bunker off the tee, and reaching into is definitely a possibility. That one looking a little right.
There's certainly a lot of different ways to play a par 5. And you have to figure out the best way to play this par 5 using 3 shots to reach the green.
Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. From the fairway, Notah, this is 3rd.
Ball sitting in the left half of this fairway, which definitely increases your chance of getting it close because of the angle.
You could be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Par 4 ninth is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this ninth green. Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be, here at hole number 9. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well, from this section of the fairway, you have an opportunity to get the ball close to the back third of this green. It's going to require some good calculations on yardage and proper execution to get the ball to sit on the right plateau.
Another example there of the struggle today. Iron shots just not getting in close enough, and now another difficult 2-putt.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Well, he's done the hard work, leaving the ball below the hole, but this one's going to require extra pace to get it all the way up to the top. Pretty straight overall.
Boy, that's going to come up, I'm going to say that's a good 10 feet short. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
Okay, so it's a bogey for him here at the 9th. And it's going to be a disappointing 40 on the first 9, 4 over par. Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start of a difficult stretch. These 2 par 4s, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get up to that challenging little par 3, 12.
And that's an excellent tee shot. Actually took the corner of the dog leg on. And the payoff, a slightly flatter lie and a better angle into this green that tips to the left.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Right on the precipice of going down, but I do believe it's going to stay out. So he'll brush that in for his bogey and put a square on the card to start his backside. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4 11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Water left and long. This is second at 11.
Starting to line up these mistakes in a row. Could very easily be 3 straight bogeys.
Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass. Well, 5 over par doesn't sound too bad, not your best effort, but when you make double bogey, 7 over par, that's not where you want to be, is it? Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek, you're familiar with all the names, a bunker in front of the green and 2 behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
I think I'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good. There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. It's finished up actually all right.
From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Great place to go after this green from the left side of the fairway. Player able to control their ball flight and hopefully control the spin to get it close.
Has to be thrilled with that. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And he's had trouble all round long reading these greens, and this is another putt with a pretty good curve to it.
He'll have 17 feet on this putt.
Paid over for the peg. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. From the fairway, let's go to Notah.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot that much tougher. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
And that ball is going to wind up being okay. It started flirting with the water a bit, but it's a good layup here at 15. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
So easy to run this right into the water. A tough one from behind the green.
There's 5 feet left.
Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. Just trying to hang in there. 9 over for the round. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
This is the time in the round you've got to really screw down the bolts in your head. Do not want to make back-to-back bogeys.
Okay, not too bad there. Not in gimme range, but a good chance to possibly walk away only down a stroke. Okay, 1 putt is all it takes out of the bunker, but the damage done before that as he will walk off with a bogey. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. While sitting on an upslope here, you got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that lie. A look here for birdie at 17.
Yeah, and there's two things to think about with this putt, that right to left break and also the slope. It is quite quick and will demand a soft touch.
Nah, the pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole, this famous 465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow chute off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill. Good drive, though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie. Yeah, that one navigated beautifully through that narrow opening, and that is going to work out just fine. So now, up the hill, his second at 18. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Yeah, that's gonna be just okay. Might have been a little worried about not getting it out, and instead this is gonna leave a tough putt coming up. That's gonna scoot a foot or two by. Okay, so it's a disappointing bogey 5 here at 18. And this will be a round of 83. He just never... Today from historic East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia, this is EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour Golf. With Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and Frank, of course, we know East Lake as the home of the Tour Championship, but talk to me a little bit about the course itself. What kind of players typically do well here?
I actually think someone that draws the ball, Rich, has a sort of a better chance of playing well around there than someone that fades it. We've seen that really of the professionals that have played well there. A lot of the trouble's on the right-hand side, so you want the ball moving away from that. And, of course, the 2 9s themselves are a little different. 1 9 a little flatter and the other one sort of uphill and down dale. But anytime you go on where Bobby Jones really played most of his golf, you're going to one of golf's oasis.
And that is right where you want to be. His drive splits the middle to get this round underway. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection? Poor execution? Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
Oh, boy. Far from a good shot, that.
This would be a bonus from 25 feet away.
Nah, that's a bit timid, and that's got to leave him a lot more than he'd like.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's another shot.
Okay, so 3 putts for him on this opening hole, and that will contribute to a +2 start. Up next, the 177-yard par 3 second. Tee shot to an elevated green, which is protected by that large oak tree on the right and 2 greenside bunkers on either side.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, that line may be a little too difficult. This is on the green, but not anywhere near the hole. And this one is going to come up. I mean, that's got to be 20 feet short. Nah, that was low from the start. So that's in for a second straight double bogey. Maybe time to clear the cobwebs a bit. 4 over through 2 holes of play. Moving to the 3rd hole here at East Lake, 381-yard downhill par 4. There is trouble left with those overhanging trees and deep rough. Right center is ideal.
Well, if we can quickly forget those first two holes, this tee shot's actually fine. First cut, sitting up, good chance to hit one close.
Okay, not too bad there. Birdie putt now moving to his right. Oh my, that singes the right edge but doesn't go down. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Well, this par 4 fourth at 474 yards is a good chance to let that big dog eat, as they say. Full turn here, let it rip. Need a good tee shot. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
Left himself with 144 yards to the front, 159 to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Maybe a little frustration there. Got a little too much sand and not enough golf ball, and that will come up quite a bit short. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Well, back a good putt, but not much going right here on this outward 9 as he's going to give back another shot to par. Arriving now at the 444-yard par 4 fifth, lined with old oak trees and tall pines. Two-tiered green awaits.
Beautiful swing, near perfect.
A back right hole location here as he gets set for his second to the par 4. I like the looks of this one.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Oh, man. Boy, it's been one of those days. You think the golf gods are against you. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Moving now to perhaps the easiest par 5 at Eastlake, 532 yards 6. Reachable in 2. Par here feels like you're losing a stroke to the field, though. This one started up the right side. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Just 6 feet left for the birdie. Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. We come now to the 470-yard par 4-7. Picturesque hole with views of East Lake and the Atlanta skyline. Narrow fairway demanding an accurate tee shot. Frank, downhill shot here. Will he have to take it just a little bit easier?
Yeah, be careful with the ball position as well. If you play the ball too far forward and try and scoop it, it's not going to work.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Cleans that up in the hole. Down to the 8th here at East Lake. It's 461 yards. The premium here is on accuracy. You want to keep it away from those 2 fairway bunkers on the right side of that fairway landing area. If you do, you'll have a good approach, good angle to access that hole location.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay. A little disappointing from that range. I really thought you could hit one in there tight, but instead, once again, tough 2-putt now.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, and this one's easy to overcompensate that left to right break. There is a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah, you had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Yeah, good bounce back par there. Still time to get this round turned around, and that won't hurt a bit. We finished the front 9 with the 218-yard 9th. depending on the conditions, players use anything from a fairway wood to a long iron on this challenging par 3. And he might have been trying to land that over the flag and spin it back, but that just carried much too far. Now some touch needed here for his second. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that means that is a disappointing 40 on the front side, 5 over par. Start the backside with a 430-yard par 4 10. Birdies can be had if you can drive it down the left side of the fairway for a good shot at the green. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
Little uphill to this green, Frank.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
And he let quite a few opportunities slip through the cracks on the front side, so he'd love to take advantage here.
Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Moving to the 203-yard par 3 11, plays shorter than its yardage. Players must land on the green here, or a bogey could be in play. Boy, that one was coming in hot, and it winds up carrying over the back of the green. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Gets that to drop. Back-to-back pars here on 10 and 11 to begin his backside. We arrive here at the short par 4 12, just 381 yards. Fairway wood off the tee should put you in a great position for that second shot.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
This could be a good one.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
He has a 12-footer here. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. And a good putt there. He gets that to fall, and it's a third consecutive par here to begin his back nine.
Up next, the 431-yard par 4 13th straightaway. 2 fairway bunkers on the right, really the only concerns here off the tee. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Yeah, the pin, 136 is the number we're looking for. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Nope, that's not on target, and he just hasn't been able to make much happen here. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Arriving now at the 535-yard par 4 14th. Like the first here at East Lake, this was shortened from par 5 to par 4 with a downslope on the fairway, though it makes it play a little shorter than its yardage.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
Now his third, staring right at the green. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Okay, not a bad recovery from out of the sand, and a chance, maybe, to limit the damage to one drop shot. Okay, one putt is all it takes out of the bunker, but the damage done before that, as he will walk off with a bogey. We arrive now at one of the most intimidating holes at East Lake, 233-yard, par 3 15th, water right of the green, and a treacherous bunker left of the green. Accuracy off the tee is critical here. Oh, this is hung out to the right, and that is going to be trouble. No, that needed much more behind it than he'd got, and it comes up well short and into the hazard protecting the front of this par 3.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
"18 feet from the bottom of the cup."
Not a good hole of golf here. It is that time to pick up and move on. So now the start of this finishing stretch here at East Lake. This a par 4. The 16th is 444 yards. Just a little bit of a dog leg to the left. You have to stay away from that fairway bunker on the right. 2 good shots, and you'll have a chance for a good 3.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. And that ball kind of got away a bit coming out of the bunker, and it is going to roll off onto the fringe.
Frank, you have to appreciate that. That is excellent technique right there to get right around gimme range. Should help him walk away with just a bogey.
No doubt. This is such a tricky green too, so that's very well done.
This par 4 17th is not especially long at 426 yards, but there is that dog leg left with bunkers and trees there to deal with, and then you've got that cross bunker. So you can get yourself in some trouble here. You need to keep it clean, keep it on the short grass, and you have a chance to get out of here with a 4.
After that bogey at the last and finding the rough here, it's going to be time to have a little tap on the cranium and get things in the right place. Oh, huge mistake. That's motored on by.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. A look here for birdie at 17.
And this will work right to left, but the slope is going to be the big cause for concern here. Could easily run out 5-10 feet past the hole.
Yeah, tough to know just how far out to the right to play that one. I mean, that was not far enough. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Finishing up here at 18 with a 579-yard par 5. Definitely reachable into with a long drive off the tee. A birdie or eagle is a great way to end your round here at East Lake. Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway.
Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, a nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at the par 5.
This is a crazy game, right? I mean, all day long, just a struggle, and that one in for an eagle. Where's that one been, right?
So, Frank, another round in the books, and that was an entertaining day at the golf course.
Rich, I still can't believe they pay us to do this.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.